What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, Mystic Watch, and today we got a brand new video. We're gonna be going over. This could be kind of like an update breakdown video on the Demon Meliodas. Demon Meliodas first look, opinions, kind of why he's good. We're gonna be going down and doing stuff. Yeah. So hopefully you guys have been enjoying the 7 Deadly Sins content. I'm really happy that people are watching it, and I'm enjoying streaming it. I didn't stream this past weekend because I was feeling a little bit sick. I did stream on Friday, but I didn't stream past that. I'm gonna try to stream once or twice during the week as well. I wanna make it consistent 4 days a week stream. So if you guys are down to come see me, check out the Twitch link down below. Give it a follow. I'll try to stream. I'll tend to stream in the evening for Eastern time, so it'll be around like between 7 or 8 on weekdays, and then maybe like 8 or 9 on weekends. But that's really it for now. Also, my guild is open. Let's actually use this time to promote the guild. Okay, we got the guild. Guild is called Honor. As you can see, we got people in here. Yes. Okay. So, this is the guild. As of right now, the requirements are 85k CP, and that's really it, right? Be active. Try to do your raids with people in the guild. If you guys want an invite to the guild and you meet the requirements, you're 85k CP, and that's going to be going up, right? So like today, if you're watching this on the day of the video, it's 85k CP. 1 week from now, it might be 90k, 95k, and so on. We're trying to keep this semi-competitive, right? I want this guild to be with people who are consistently playing the game, because whenever they do drop guild content, guild wars, or anything of the sort, which they might not, no one knows, but I'm assuming they are. If they have guilds, they're going to do something with it. And I want to be a guild that can compete with it. I don't care about being number 1, I just want to be up there. If you guys think you meet the requirements, or if you just meet the requirements, go to my Twitter. Link will be down below for that as well. Shoot me a DM, and I'll respond to you and give you a link to the Discord. So as of right now, we got about like 13, 14 people in the Discord. So you got about 16 more spots. But that's really it. Let's just jump into the video. Next week, confirmed Demon Meliodas. So I was on the shop screen before, but if you guys didn't see it, Demon Meliodas coming next week after the reset. You can see here exactly the countdown. We got 1 full week until he drops. So get your SSR coins. I get my... Let's see. Okay. I get my guaranteed SSR ticket tomorrow, because I'm a day behind since I was sick like 2 weeks ago or last week, and I missed a day. But you know, we can do this one real quick. What's one gem gonna do? I'm just gonna skip the thing. I've gotten nothing but R's from this since for the last 2 weeks straight, pretty much. There we go, there we go. SR, we can take that. That's another coin in the bag. But, as you saw, Demon Meliodas coming out next week. For those of you guys who are unfamiliar with why is there hype around Demon Meliodas, it's because we've been waiting for him since the beginning of the game. When the game first came out, the way this game is designed is that you can see all the characters, you know, when the game came out. So you know exactly who's in the game already. So when we saw the Demon Meliodas and saw that he was a coin shop character, if you guys realized with the Ban and the Gother how busted they were, well, Demon Meliodas is along those lines as well. So I'll go over what his moves do in a second, but he'll come out next week, and yeah, let's take a look. We got first move. Let's take a look like this. So these are his moves, right? You got single target damage, ignite for 3 turns. Ignite increases damage by 10%. The one thing that I personally do not know, and if someone does know this, please let me know down below, is do status effects happen before or after the damage? Because that makes a big difference, right? So if you ignite first and then do the damage, or if you ignite after, right? Because if you ignite first, this is technically like 200% damage, and that is a difference. Then you got Hellfire Explosion is just pure single target damage. Let me see one thing. I don't know if he just got the picture different, because usually when a move is pure damage, it does not have... Okay, yeah, it's just the image is off. Here is his ultimate move, 385%, apply weakness. The same spiel as before. Not sure if the weakness applies before or after. This is something that I just have to find out. But this is huge. And then, here we go, same exact move, but if you have the Merlin, you do the increased damage. Passive is insane. If an allied character dies, increase his character's critical rate by 50%. So his critical rate will go to 65%, assuming you don't build any more on top of that. But that's an insane amount. 65% crit rate, just base. That lends it to the possibility of running, what do you call, a crit and crit damage. So a crit chance and a crit damage set as well. So attack defense is just your standard set that you run on anyone attack related, but as we get into this, you can start being more nitpicky, like how to min-max, what are the most optimal ways to build him. So there are different builds that I'm going to try with him, right? You build him crit rate, and I think it gives like 30%, I'm not sure what the exact number it is, but I think it gives 30, let's say it gives between 20 and 30%, right? It gives 30, this jumps up to 45. With the 50%, you're at 95% chance, right? Then you just build the crit damage, get this up a little bit more, and now all of his moves are guaranteed to crit and also do a billion damage because of the crit damage scaling. And yeah, so his passive is nuts, and that's part of mainly why he's pretty dumb. Now, besides that, it's just, you know, you might think from first look, well, he just does damage. The key here is both of his moves do damage. If you compare it to the other Meliodas, also I didn't point out this before, but he has second highest base attack in the game, I believe, only behind Jericho. I think he's tied with Slater for his second highest DPS. So if you take a look at here, you can see that Meliodas' single target damage move does a lot more damage than this, like the Demon Meliodas. So why is he? I wouldn't say a lot more. It does 20% more. So why is this a big deal? So what happens is Meliodas here has full counter. And when you're building this Meliodas pure damage, his full counter doesn't do as much, and chances are Meliodas tends to die before a full counter even happens, because you get low enough to where the full counter will do an insane amount of damage, and you just, you stop it. Full counter doesn't proc on ultimates, and full counter gets destroyed by King's Petrify. So between those two things, Meliodas never gets a chance to pull off full counter. So half the time this move is dead in PvP. In PvE, this move is absolutely busted, and the reason why this Meliodas is insanely good. PvP, this move is not as good. It can be used, and I personally build my Meliodas HP defense for the purpose of PvE. So then you can do, like if you guys watched my last video, 155k full counter. That wasn't even as high as it can go, because I got another full counter right after that did like 80k. So just in full counters low, this man did like 250k damage. Because his move scales with missing HP. It's not missing HP percent, it's missing HP. So the more HP you have in total, the more it matters. And since in PvP gear is irrelevant, this doesn't do as much. Now here, you run Meliodas for the pure damage. The other thing is when you jump to the level 2, he gains Infect on the Hellfire Explosion, which is huge. Disable Recovery is the most obnoxious thing ever. And you guys know this if you played the final 2 missions of Chapter 6, where Hendrickson applies Infect, and you got your level 70 Elizabeth that the game gave you, and you can't use her, because you're just sitting there about to die, because the stupid Infect is there. So, Meliodas plus Gother will definitely be a thing. You apply the Infect on their healer, whether it's Elizabeth or King, 99% of the time it'll be King. You apply the Infect to King, and now you can no longer use half his moves technically. But the key is he can't just remove every status effect you put. And a lot of the characters that are popular right now, you got Jericho, you got Slater technically, and of course Coin Shop, Bon, and Gother. They both apply status effects. Gother seals attacks, AoE, and then the Bon does his snatch, or I don't know the exact name of the move, where he takes 20% attack and defense from everyone. And if he does it, silver, it's 30%. He does it gold, it's 50%. So the fact that their king can just go, with like a snap, just level 1 move, recovery move, and just get rid of all the effects is really, really annoying. So this is going to be a lot more important than people are going to give it at first glance. Now, on top of that, this move jumps up a good amount of damage. It jumps up 90% in damage. And the Ignite goes up for a turn. The Ignite is important. Like, it lasts for a long time. But the key here, again, is that the Ignite doesn't matter if they have a king on their team. Key is get rid of their king. But that's really it for now. Hopefully that gives you a little bit more insight onto why this Meliodas is really good. He's going to be really good in PvP specifically. I think Green Meliodas will be better in PvE overall. This Meliodas is just going to be run in PvP, and he's going to be doing damage to everyone. Because now he'll be a counter to Bon. Yes, Bon. Bon being green running Rampage. There's not a really good red running around that can kill him. There is Merlin, who just came out, but Merlin's okay. Merlin isn't, busted. That's really it. Hopefully this gave you a little bit of insight. And yeah, that's really it. If you guys are interested in some more, I keep trying to think Epic 7 because the name 7 Deadly Sins. If you're interested in more 7 Deadly Sins content, leave a like, comment anything down below, what type of video you want for the next one. What do you want to see on a beginner's guide? I'm still going to continue that. And anything of the sort. Hopefully this helped you out, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.